on behalf of Kerala Development Innovation Strategy Council. The Kerala Knowledge Economy Mission is a project undertaken by KDISC. KDISC is a state agency in charge of innovation and also the agency working out a transition of the state to the knowledge economy around a four-pronged strategy. One of them is providing employment for 2 million unemployed. Next. Kerala is a state with second-generation development issues. One of the major issues which is confronting Kerala for the last few decades is the unemployment. Kerala has an unemployment rate of 13.25 against an overall figure of 6.35. But more predominantly, the most important feature is that the educated unemployment in Kerala is among the highest. Another important aspect of the problem is that the female work participation in Kerala is 28.6, which is 12th in the country. And there are a large number of career break women due to multiple reasons. A major issue that we are facing in terms of providing employment to the educated and unemployed is that the focus of the youth in Kerala mostly is for looking for government jobs and public sector jobs, and there is no the overall interest in private jobs is relatively low. For instance, if you look at the PSC website, the number of applications which are enrolled on the PSC application called Tulasi, the Kerala PSC, is 8.6 crore, which is almost 3 times the population of Kerala. This, of course, is not unique. The total number of cumulative number of applications on that particular side. This is an indication of the focus on government and public sector employment. So this is one of the major challenges that we are facing. Another issue is that the lack of acceptance of Kerala by employers as a promising employment marketplace. Thanks to the initiatives that we have taken during the last 1 or 2 years, the India Skill Report 2023 has put Kerala at position number 3 in the country in terms of acceptance by the employers. This is a substantive improvement. Next slide. Now, this particular program, as I indicated, is for providing employment to 2 lakh educated unemployed over a period of 5 years. The program essentially aims at creating an ecosystem which covers mobilization and curation of around 30 lakh job seekers and bringing around 60 lakh knowledge jobs from local and global sources onto the ecosystem, and appropriately skilling the identified job seekers on a continuous basis so that they could gain sustainable employment both in terms of jobs as well as in terms of gig jobs or work. We have created a digital platform and other allied infrastructure to link the job seekers, and the ecosystem is in place. Next. Yeah, this is the platform. This has been created on a platform of platform architecture. We essentially try to bring together as many players on board, and the platform has been created by the Digital University. This platform won the Digital in India Platinum Award in January 2023. We have brought in a number of startups which provides AI/ML-based matching of job seekers with the employers and a variety of other features like 360-degree career profiling, which is provided by a startup called Lifeology. Sapihire provides provision for robotic interview on the platform. We have brought in major players like Confederation of Indian Industries, Monster, TSEEK, Awine, LinkedIn, and a variety of major such players on the demand side and the skill side are also on the platform. We have a skill partner called iTrack, which is the NSTC partner, which has the capability of showcasing skilling courses and also internship and apprenticeship programs. We are linking up the various partners in skilling in Kerala, including the universities and academic organizations onto the platform. And this platform is fully running The only feature which is yet to be brought onto the platform is the scholarship and loan component and the social security component, which is going to be a USP of this platform. The rest of the components are fully in place, and we have a variety of curation and counseling features and features for grooming, which are all available to job seekers free of cost based on their registration. Next. We have a variety of innovative solutions. Mobilization, we have initiated a massive campaign covering all the households in Kerala through Kudumbashree, the largest grassroots level movement in Asia. And we have covered around 80 lakh households and 53 lakh employers and job seekers have come onto the platform. In order to attract children, we have in schools, students in schools and youth, we have created a program called Connect Campus to Career, which is done in association with the Higher Education Department and the Labor Department. At the local level, in participation with the local we are organizing Thodil Purikam, which means the preparation for employment, and Thodil Sabhas, which are gatherings of the people who are job seekers. And the Thodil Arangatheki is a special program for women for taking them to the process of gainful employment. As I indicated, the work participation rate in Kerala is a very serious issue for women, and we are trying to address this issue massively. And this can be achieved primarily through work near home facility, providing work near home facilities and also infrastructure for local employment, because many of the women are not ready for migration and they want jobs near their home because they have commitments at the household level. This is also the reason why we have quite a lot of career break women. We have focus on marginalized communities, fisherfolk, scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, apart from transgender and physically and mentally challenged. Next. The next innovative solution component that we have brought in is the personal curation and counseling, which we are providing. As I had indicated, we have a British Council English Score program, which has been provided on the platform free of cost. Career support internship program is available. Robotic interview is available. Personality development training is available, which connects them with a number of trainers who will give online training. There is a provision for work readiness program. Also, apart from that, we have a 360-degree career profiling feature, which is provided by a startup called Lifeology. Next. These are the outcomes for the program as on 21st February 2023. As I had indicated, 81 lakh households have been visited, 53 lakh job seekers have been mobilized. Total candidates who have registered now with the complete profile is 13 lakh 29,714 who have registered with their complete qualifications, experience and things like that. We have brought in 3,640 employers on the platform, including the employers on, not including the employers on Monster and LinkedIn. These are the other employers that we have brought in. The total vacancies so far we have created is 4,36,385. We have received 6,47,000 applications from the job seekers who are active on the platform. We have put in 32 skill providers and 196 skill courses have been mobilized onto the platform. The number of candidates interviewed from among the applications based on the screening of the applications is 32,644. It is much lower, which indicates the challenges that we have to undertake in terms of grooming, skilling, and counseling. The number of candidates who are hired through our channel directly is 12,339. Through our partners, again linked through the platform, is Agency for Skill Acquisition Program, the Organization for Skill Excellence, the Kerala Academy for Skill Excellence, Kudumbashree, and ICT Academy. We have been able to mobilize 20,867. The current year target is only 30,000 because we are first year. We are trying to look at the overall situation. We have reached the target of 33,206 right now. Our own target of 12,339 we might reach by 20,000 by the end of the by March 31st. So this is our program, but we have now got grip on all the issues in terms of skilling, in terms of mobilization, in terms of demand mobilization, and we are extremely hopeful that this will transform the Kerala economy by making, by providing employment and also jobs for the various educated and employed in the state, including women, and we will be able to address the major issues of women unemployment in the state. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think good job. But are you doing some hand-holding also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The curation counseling, which we said, covers hand-holding. Hand-holding by trainers who are registered on our platform, who will be paid an honorarium. We are providing online sessions and also face-to-face sessions by which they will be undertaking the hand-holding. Apart from that, for the technical skills program, through our partners also, we are doing hand-holding, sir.
Because this is one issue, and the other issue in this is sort of underpaid, no?
No. Can I just add?
They get a job, but they are sort of underpaid. And after they leave after some time then.
Can I just add a few points? This is Riaz from the KD's side. So there are a couple of, you mentioned about the exact problem. This is the problem with the skilling or the job employment scenario in the country. This is exactly where the difference we are trying to bring. So what we are trying to do here is that we are focusing on the knowledge-based jobs, the higher-end jobs. And the second aspect would be that identifying the aspiration of our job seekers. That is one core area we are working on it. How do we work? We have multiple layers. One way is that we have deployed community ambassadors at each and every Grama Panchayat in the state of Kerala. We have 1,037 community ambassadors are working. They will initially handhold. Their handholding will help them to register, update their profile on the DWMS, Digital Workforce Management System. That is the first layer. The second layer, we have 200 plus career counselors have been deployed. They will help these job seekers to carry out a psychometric test, aptitude test. Thereafter, each of these counselors will spend 40 to 1 hour time, and during that time, they will ensure that the right set of skill sets are available with the job seekers, and they will guide it. That is the second layer. The third layer would be that's the employment level, employer related level, where the trained case workers will connect them with the job seekers. In between, the curation activities, including the professional development of the job seekers or the work readiness module, all these things. So we are not just connecting them with the employer. This is more than a typical job site. This is a 360-degree thing. So as of now, that is precisely that you might have observed that even after 1.5 years, we were able to train, we were able to position only 36,000 candidates only, out of which only 13,000. That is the difference we are going to make it.
Okay. And do you have some sort of association with the local employment exchange also, or district employment exchanges?
Yes, sir. We are fully integrated with the employment exchanges. We are not taking the data from them because it's a very traditional data set that they have. And their mechanism of communication is different. But they have got a number of placement programs which they have built up for the last few years. We have completely integrated the placement programs with them. We have provided an API connection for them on our platform, so that whoever is coming on the employment exchange also will get an option for availing the opportunities here, and vice versa.
Okay. All the best to you. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Unnikrishnan. Thank you, please.
So it is called as MSIL. Usually, it is a government of Karnataka organization. We are into the lot of verticals, sir. It is our public sector unit, and it is a state-owned enterprises. We are into the trading, and our MD is Vikas Kumar. I am Dodbasuraj. I am working as a CGM for the pharma division. Sir, we are into the lot of verticals. We are working with a chit fund. We are working with the tours and travels. We work with the paper division. We do the consumer products marketing, industrial products marketing, We do import and export also. We are into the beverages. We are into the stationery. And now we are doing the pharma also. Pharma also we are doing especially this Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Kendra, this generic medicine work we are taken it. And we are working since 2016. From 1st November 2016, we have started working for the generic medicine. State government is interested in this work to establish the generic medicine stores, Jan Aushadhi stores at taluka level and below the taluka level, where our primary health centers are there. So our poor and middle class families are visiting the government hospitals, and they take the free medicine also whenever there is a free medicine supply is not there. And some of the medicines, this generic medicine is there. Our Prime Minister is primarily, yes, he is promoting all the consumers and patients to go for the generic medicines, and also insisting the doctors to go for this generic medicines. So we are establishing you are making the service, sir. We are not making any profit out of this, the pharma division. Our motto is to give the service to the poor and the last the person, and who are the chronic patients also, like BP patients and the diabetic patients. You are supplying the free medicines, this almost free medicine. It is almost 90% subsidy rate, from 50 to 90% subsidy rates. You are giving it to the poor. This is our vertical. This is second slide. What I am showing is which is our verticals. MSIL is doing it. In that, pharma is one of the division. Sir, MSIL entered into the pharma venture in the year 2016, and we are under the scheme of this Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi scheme. And present operations here, we are opened around 87 branches across the Karnataka. And MSIL is currently catering around 6 lakhs customers per year. And presently, is the biggest chain of Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi running stores in India. So detailed turnover of the company is we are doing from 2019, the turnover of the company was 2,270 crores, and 2020-21 2,700, 2,800. Now it is 3,350 crores we are making, and our profit for the year is around 62 crores. The pharma, sir, we are seriously working since the last 3 years. Our first year turnover was 9 crores. Second year is around 10 crores. The third year, as of now, in the month of till the January end, it is 11 crores. We are hoping to reach around 15 crores by the end of the March, sir. So what is the uniqueness of this nomination? Why we are applying for this is the Karnataka government. We are having a history of MSIL is having a history of into the service sector in the last 56 years, and we want to make available all the quality medicines to the consumers and surgical items at affordable prices to all the consumers or patients, and to improve the health of all Indians by making the medicines available at affordable prices. There is a savings to the citizens around 50 to 90% in their medical expenses, avoiding the branded medicines. To improve the human health quality by providing the Suvidha sanitary napkins, which is provided by the Government of India at 1 rupee per pad, you are distributing to all the rural area. And it is to generate an employment to the qualified pharmacist to run the stores at the rural area. So what is the challenge it was there is to change the mindset of the public. The people who are buying the medicines at higher cost, they do not trust, immediately trusted the generic medicine. So it took a lot of time. For the last 5 years, we are struggling to convince both doctors as well as patients that generic medicine is also as good as the branded medicines. And that is the effort we are making. This quality medicines we are supplying from we are taking from the certified suppliers, and like this we are establishing at the taluka level around 87 Jan Aushadhi Kendras we are established in the rural area. And we have created a sufficient awareness through the camps and also through across this thing, and we are meeting them. We have no medical representatives to meet the doctors and to insist them to write the generic medicines. But we are briefing them through our pharmacists about the new medicines we are introducing. There are the next. So there is this is the process of implementation, sir. We identify the suitable premises. Most of the premises right now, they are in the government primary health centers. We identify the suitable primary places in the primary health centers. Then we submit a proposal to the Government of India for the approval of the Janaushadhi stores. And then we appoint, after getting the approval from the Government of India, we apply for the qualified pharmacist. We take the pharmacist, the qualified pharmacist, and then we apply locally from the Drug Control Office for the permission to establish the jet center. And then we establish the store code we purchase and we do it, sir. These are some of the medicines available in our generic stores. There are 1,759 medicines are available and 2,280 surgical supplies are available. So like anti-diabetics and anti-cancer, cardiovascular are there. This surgical mask, surgical products like surgical medical equipment. So all these items are available in our stores at very affordable prices. So these are some of the examples where our savings of different drugs, they are saving the 98, 92%, 98%, 94%, 88%, 86%. So our sales in the entire day in a store will be not maximum, it will be around, maximum our sales is around 20,000 rupees in each day, sir. So our maximum sale, but it is a worth of around 2 lakhs turnover of the general medicine store. So what we are catering is, what we are catering the highest number of patients with very less price. At affordable prices, we are reaching the maximum number of candidates, and especially the BP patients and diabetic patients, we are maximum medicines we are distributing to the at affordable prices. So what is the special in the excellence is, whatever the products is introduced by the PM under the PM Pradhan Mantri Janaushadhi scheme, so that those medicines are, we have listed them, that is 1,759 generic medicines made available in every store, and also these all surgical items also made available to them in the every corner of the Karnataka. And we are procuring through certified suppliers, and separate pharma software has been developed by the our company, that every day we are assuring through our software itself that every store is opened in the state at exactly 9:30, and our stores are started operating from 9:30 to evening around 6 o'clock. Wherever there are 24 hours hospitals are there, we are running up to the even 10 o'clock also. So new medicines and new products like protein powder, whatever the introduction by the government, that is malts and other supplements, even supplements also now supplied by the under generic medicines. Some glucometers like BP, diabetic checking this thing. Those instruments also you are placed, and there is a counter sale also we are making. And B2D transaction is also there, where wholesale medicines will be going to be purchased by the government hospitals to supply the patients at free of cost. That also we are doing it through our generic medicines. We are giving on the credit basis to the our primary health centers. Future roadmap, sir, we want to establish reaching the untapped customer based urban area, semi-urban area and rural areas. And shortly we are opening another 10 stores. We got an approval from the Government of India to open the 10 stores in the different locations, again in the rural primary health centers. And we want to increase this number into the 200 numbers in the entire state, and in the next coming year. And we want to open it in the where number of footfalls are there, like railway stations, bus stands, and also the district level hospitals. And no government colleges also, we want to open this generic medicines. And we are planning to spread it to the other states where there are insufficient number of generic medicines are there. Our Prime Minister, he wants to establish more number of stores in all over nation. So we want to enter into the other states also where there is a requirement. And we'll make for the other states, other countries also, we want to establish some of these stores where if they're required. So we'll go for the other countries also. Thank you, sir. This is our small note on the pharma use.
Thank you very much. I think you are doing good work. In fact, no questions from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Also, no question from my side. It is a very good effort, and definitely the medicines are supplied at a lower cost with equal efficacy. I understand, as you have mentioned. Excellent work, sir. Thank you, please.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Manoj Prajapati will be showcasing one of our unique practice and on behalf of GSFC. So GSFC, Gujarat State Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited, an organization which has seen over 6 decades. So as an employee, we feel it doesn't need any introduction, but just a brief introduction I'll give and come straight to my unique practice. Well, GSFC, it is into 4 locations in Gujarat, and besides that, it also has its presence abroad in 2 joint venture projects in Taiwan, Tunisia, and another one is Carmelite project in Canada. We have around 3,500 employees, and which are spread across in the 4 units, and also we have earned various prestigious awards for our HR practices, like the Indian Chemical Council.
Just please keep in mind, you have 10 minutes to present.
Sure, sir, not an issue. So this is all about GSFC. And now we come straight to our practice, that is OBD Adventure Park. As you can see, this is a photograph inaugurated by Shri Mukesh Puri, IAS, MD GSFC on 15th of Feb 2022. This entire premise is a place which is 35 kilometers away from GSFC. And this is a premise of GSFC, but away from the office, which is located on the banks of Mahi River. And this was always a secluded and ignored place. And this is a place which we converted into an OBD center, which the HR looked from different eyes. So in the next slide, you can have a look at MD, a managing director himself after inauguration is climbing one of our adventure park. So this is the Burma Bridge, which we have created. One of our executive directors, marketing, he has retired last year. So he is also at this age also, he's climbing one of our adventure park. Another one of our executive directors of projects, he's also climbing Commando Neck, and we have another such activity, horizontal and vertical log. So this is just a glimpse of an adventure park, what we have created for our employees. And why we have created in all those details, we're going to talk in the coming slides. So OBD Adventure Park is a dedicated in-house outward bound training center for employees, which revolutionized the concept of training at GSFC. It's kind of a resort facility, which we provide to employees at no cost. And here they are not just supposed to do these activities, but along with the activities, we are conducting training for them. We are providing them debriefing on these areas so that they can introspect and learn what are the areas they need to improve as an individual and as a group. So initially this was built for team building, as a team building intervention. And now it has come up as a GSFC's growth cycle also. It has become a suggestion platform as a change intervention. And we got such a good response of this adventure park that we have extended adventure park. So we have created another adventure park in November 2022, and we improvised upon that because we created it from the scrapyard, from GSFC's scrapyard, and hence we call it best from waste creation of GSFC. So what was the need? Why we thought about all of this at the first place? So this is about 2017, the whole thought process started. In 2017, a lot of employees of ours started retiring. And so a new recruitment was, from 2012, new recruitment has already started. And we have a huge generational gap in our organization. When you talk normally, we have 2% of attrition rate. And average age is around 45. But the generational gap is around, you can just imagine some new joinees of 22, 24 years of age and 45, 50 years of the others. So it becomes huge and their needs and expectations are very different. So it becomes very essential that we have some cordial relations among the employees of different generations and we can satisfy the needs and expectations of different generations. So we wanted to provide an environment, a platform where the silos can be broken. And that based on this need, we implemented outward bound trainings in 2017, whereby this group of people was taken into a bus in a common vehicle into an environment, into this place, that is the place which we just showed, where they were undergone a lot of such challenging situations as a group and they had to work it out. And these trainings we conducted for different cadres and different teams based on the requirement of the group. And later on, in 2022, we made a permanent structures called Adventure Park, which I just showed. So team building begins the moment participant board the bus. And we created for different cadres, like we created for women exclusive batches, even for a top management, including managing director, from staff to officer promotees, for officers of junior, middle, senior management level, even for new joinees as ice breaking. So we started using it for different purposes. We also covered all units in this. Intra-department also, there were times like we did it for IT department for creativity and out-of-box thinking. We even continued it during the OBT times. And even employee dependence. So that's something which not every organization do. We even included the employee families in this. So here I have also attached a list of the sessions which we have already conducted. The modules or the themes, it varies based on a cadre and what was the requirement as we discussed with the various stakeholders. So like during COVID times, we conducted on resilience. The modules we decided were resilience and managing emotions and uncertainty. And recently in 22, we just completed, GSFC completed 60 years of its existence. So then for all the batches, we thought the module and the themes as strategic, visionary, futuristic, GSFC from 60 to 120. So that's how from team building, we shifted our themes based on the requirements. So we can say that OBD evolved from 2017. It was created and it came into existence. It was consistently practiced for different cadres during the times of COVID. It became Adventure Park permanent structure in Feb 2022. And in November 2022, we had an extension of Adventure Park using materials from a scrapyard. We had various challenges, like initially in 2017, we were not able to decide how to fight this team building and intra and interdepartmental issues where the employees did not know each other. There was a huge gap and we need to change the culture. So then OBT, okay, then where OBT? So we needed to search a scout for a place which was away from office, but it was amongst nature so that they can de-stress themselves and even feel good, and a home away from home. We also scout for a consultant because this was first time ever happening that we wanted to create an adventure park and we had no prior experience of the same. We have to ensure that it was all green and all such activities in place. Then there was also a mental dilemma about the safety aspects. Was as an organization was safe enough to conduct the adventure park or not. So the outcomes of the project, team building. It has helped us, a lot of employees, we have seen behavioral change. The supervisors have told us that there has been a notable behavioral change, and we've also seen those employees' efficiencies increase. They started talking with the other, the silos are broken. So these are the various things which we have noticed, and it feels so good that just by attending OBTs, their behavioral changes are actually happening. And initially, it was for team building, so that employees of one department get to know each other, also to develop their interpersonal skills, and also to introspect what is their behavior as a group, as an individual. But also later on, in the last few OBTs, it has also become a change intervention where we receive innovative ideas, where we have brainstorming sessions where employees are asked, what are the areas of improvement you see as an organization? That can
Madam, you conclude now, please.
Okay. So that can be seen as GSFC's growth. So when we see innovations, so this is almost the second last slide, we're almost done. So very few organizations have such dedicated OBT center. It's one of its kind, and the modules are designed by us, by the L&D itself. Best from waste, we are using the GSFC scrapyard, and it's an unconventional way of learning for change intervention. So future plan, we are creating resorts where resort kind of a structure where night OBTs can be done, and we've already taken approval of around 39 lakhs for the same. These are few pics I have just put, like debriefing area. These are the various MD sir and everybody included. Mini OBTs. These are the what employees talk about us. This is how it's working, and this is the Adventure Park 2, which is created from the scrapyard. So this is all about from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah.
This OBT concept, of course, is nothing new.
Yes, sir.
But yes, you had your own one. That is something appreciable.
Yes.
But it really helps, because I have myself attended from my organization such programs.
Yes.
And where we try to really break the silos, but hardly that happens. Still, people, they like to be in their own groups, no? For example, if a Punjabi is there, the Punjabi group will be different. South Indian group will be different. I mean, they will try like that. Whether the instructor will allow that or not is a different thing.
Yes, sir. The debriefing and the instructor, it makes a lot of difference.
This was our first experience. Then there are so many activities. Depending upon the activities, one can always work out what is the objective from HR point of view. Very good. I am very happy that your organization has done it. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We take a note of it. Thank you.
Excellent work, ma'am, for creating such a good facility. In fact, as you have rightly said, that it will improve the behavior of the employees as an organization as well as an individual. Excellent work. Thank you, please.
Commissioner Amalapuram, I am presenting my profile of Amalapuram Municipality for on solid waste management, SKOCH Group. Next, please. Sir, Amalapuram is a grade 1 municipality with 53,000 population with 7.02 square kilometers, sir. Electricity is 80% almost. Budget is 25 crore. Internal revenue is the 20 crore and grants from 5 crore. Total workforce of Amalapuram is 16,000 around. We have 33 notified slums with a population of 50,298. We are supplying water for all the people of Amalapuram 86 liters per day. Wastewater management also we are doing, sir. We have 23 municipal schools with 2,120 students. We have 130 kilometer roads, and open rides are almost 82.5 kilometers. We are implementing Swachh Bharat Mission Urban Clean Andhra Pradesh, means it is a simply we are calling as CLAP. It was launched on 2nd October 2014 by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. But in Andhra Pradesh, we have started in 2nd October 2021 by the Ministry of Municipal Administration and Urban Development. The core objective of the mission is to create bin-free, litter-free, and garbage-free cities. The main object of this CLAP program is visual cleanliness, 70% segregation of waste source, and encouraging home composting, and 70% door-to-door collection, scientific treatment of waste, like liquid and solid waste, comprehensive sewerage and fecal sludge treatment, legacy waste treatment, and next. Where we have Amalapuram Municipality in solid waste management and wet waste, we are daily collecting 35 MT metric tons. Among them, wet waste is 28 metric tons, so total dry waste is 5 metric tons. Construction and C&D waste is 1.2 MT. Other waste is 8.0. That is dangerous. Next slide. Going back. Sir, one of the major components of the municipal administration to keep the public health in a good and safe way, We have 30 wards, and what is Sachivalayam system introduced by the Andhra Pradesh government in the recent 2 years back. Now we successfully implementing what the secretariats. We have 15 ward secretariats serving each secretariat with 3,000 people. 3,000 people, and including voluntary system. We have introduced almost 40,000 volunteers in Andhra Pradesh state. In Amalapur municipality, we have 300 volunteers. Each volunteer have to serve the almost 50 houses. We have a total number of workers is public health work is 139. All the sanitation secretaries to monitor all these activities for 14 people. What is Mace is 8. Total autos to collect door to door garbage is 12. We are engaged 12 autos. We have tractors, 11 tractors, 2 JCBs, 1 compactor, 1 GT garbage transfer station, 1 compost yard, 3 STBs. So this is a clean on the place, sir. Just it is a pictorial visualization. We have supplied almost 41,000 3-color bins. Every house we have distributed 3 bins for 13,500. We have distributed 41,000. We have collected 3 types of wet, dry, and dangerous waste from the every house, and we collect in the tippers like wet and dry waste segregated waste, and we're transporting to garbage transfer station where that we can segregate them into separate bins and transport to dispose them in a scientific way. We are sending to waste to energy plants, and we are making composting and like that. This is the same, sir. I have already explained. So this is we are openly making compost with the geomembrane sheet. We have segregating all vegetables. We are collecting all the wet waste and we are decomposing them, and we are using some chemicals and making them as a compost, and we sell it to the farmers. So this is a transportation route map for 12 tippers. Every tipper covers 1,000 households, 1,000 to 1,200 households every day, and each tipper goes to every house and collect the segregated waste. It runs 3 times to the every time 300 households covers 300 to 400. So it goes to 3 times in that area. So covers all the town. We collect all the segregated waste from the 13,507 households. This is the morning. Every.
Sorry to interrupt you. Your slides are not moving. Could you just play it in the normal mode or just reshare the screen again?
Sure, sir. Sir, is it okay?
Yes, sir. Now it's fine.
Okay. So this is after paper, sir, covers all the street, all the households of the Amalapur town. This is already shown, sir. The geomembrane sheet we are making compost with wet waste. This is a dry waste processing, sir. We are taking plastic from the all the household, which is recovered from all the households. We are developed to the material recovery facility, and transfer to the dry waste to the Visakhapatnam Jindal's waste to energy plant Jindal. Every week we are sending 3 metric tons, and we have daily 2 metric tons of dry waste like plastic and other plastic related material. We are handing over to the material recovery facility. Legacy based reclamations are this in Amalapur almost we have 2.8 lakh tons, 0.28 lakh tons legacy waste is there. We are already agreement with the Taruni Associates going to over to recycling or totally removing this one, sir. We have research started, sir. We are recycling, sir. Sir, we have when we started this Swachh Bharat Clean Andhra Pradesh, we have so many campaigns. So we have started with public representatives, students, and every corner with the help of self-help groups and NGOs and Lions Club, Rotary Club, and all the public representatives were involved. Not only public, everyone. We have Tom giving pamphlets, and we have big banners establish all the corners of the town.
Okay, you can conclude now.
Sir, the Collector Himanshu Shukla. Sorry. We have conducted Swachh Bharat on 2nd October, Mahatma Gandhi birthday. Collector Garu and Joint Collector Garu both are participated. I am also there, sir. We have cleaned some dirty places where the waste is dumped. We have cleaned and make it just. It is a normal point. No waste is now. It is good, sir. We are all doing this in a great inspirational way, but we have some challenges. Being a this one, this is the purely coastal area. We have we're scarce of land to establish compost yards, STBs, and any other things. We are cost is very cost of the land is very high, so we are facing that one problem, sir. Initially, public we have got resistance from the public for payment of user charges. These are all implementing as a solid waste management rules 2016 and the guidelines of NGT, National Green Tribunal. So one of the component is collecting user fee. When we are giving service, the NGT guidelines stated that you should collect the charges from the public. But we are changing some. We are in a good way. We are doing that one. Land availability is short. Where some departmental cooperation also not there, but we are awaiting some villages are there. So they are coming with the covers and they're throwing on our roads. They simply go away because of they have no dumping yards and they have their own facilities from nearby panchayats. So we are these challenges we are going to addressing in a just pool method where we want to gather sufficient land to nearby municipality and to be one a pool of land where the government is proposed to purchase land for this compost yards and STPs, sewerage treatment plants, and GTS already we have started construction. There is no problem, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I think excellent presentation. We could get how well you are managing your waste. So from my side, actually no question.
Very good project. In fact, Mr. Naidu, I am very happy that you have been able to mobilize community very well. It is visible from your presentation slides. Excellent work, sir. Thank you, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, but now we are having turnover of more than 150 CR all total, and every year it is increasing by 20%. So I would like to share one video with you. So what we are presently doing. So by 2008, we started this, we laid a foundation stone and registered our hatchery and fisheries private limited, Fishery Cultivation Private Limited. And after that, we started our hatchery also, in which we start working on genetics. I'm sharing you some, getting my screen?
Yes, sir, it's visible. If you are playing the audio or the video, it's just loading, sir.
Yeah, audio is not taking. In 2028, we registered our company, and by 1965, my grandfather, late Mr. Satish Mandal, started fisheries work. Presently, fish seed cultivation is producing 7,500 metric tons of fish on our own production. We produce cages and in other medium.
We are able to see the screen.
Near about
now
5. Yeah. And
Your
near
screen
about
is visible now.
About 5,000 metric tons we are importing. Our hatchery, as you can see, we started by 2017, but by 1965 we are doing the business. In 2008,
Sir,
we
आप
registered
screen
our
move
company.
करिए. हाँ.
Yeah. In 2008, we registered our company, and that time only it was about more than 100 CR, and in which we are doing about Pangasius, tilapia, and many other species also. Hatchery took an initiative to import goose stock from Thailand, which is our genes. Like genes, we got it from Thailand, and now we are importing, improving here. And we are producing very good quality of tilapia seeds. Hatcheries is known for its best quality and fast-growing seeds, fresh, firm, and disease resistance. We are one of the reputed hatchery in India, where we are supplying all over India. Like actually, we are in Central India, so we are supplying all over India. After receiving immense love and support from our farmers, now we already launched our phase 2, which is about 100 acres in Chhattisgarh only, and in which we tie up with Managed Genetics Thailand and AIT Thailand for genetic improvement. Aim of our hatchery is to develop better strain, which will be suitable for Indian climate. And normally in every fishes, you after filleting it, you get flesh about 32%. But in this new genetics, you will get about 38% of flesh. So directly, indirectly, with less feed, you can give more better result in terms of flesh. I'm showing you one small video.
भारत के सबसे विश्वसनीय मोनोसेक्स तिलपिया बीज के विक्रेता हैचरीज द्वारा फेज 1 की अपार सफलता के बाद छत्तीसगढ़ के रामपुर में शुरू किया गया 100 एकड़ में फैला विश्व स्तरीय सुविधाओं से लैस हैचरीज फेज 2। यहाँ फिश जेनेटिक्स के क्षेत्र में माने हुए विश्व प्रसिद्ध मनित ग्रुप के द्वारा और AIT थाईलैंड के साथ मिलकर कार्य किया जा रहा है और हाई क्वालिटी मोनोसेक्स तिलपिया बीज तैयार किए जा रहे हैं, जिससे मछलियों का होता है बेहतरीन विकास और किसानों को कम लागत में होता है ज्यादा मुनाफा। इस विशाल हैचरी में 250 मिलियन से भी अधिक मोनोसेक्स तिलपिया बीज की उत्पादन की क्षमता है, जो न केवल भारत के किसानों को बीज की आपूर्ति सुनिश्चित करेगी, बल्कि अन्य देशों में भी बीज प्रदान करने की क्षमता रखती है। मछली पालन से जुड़ी हुई नई जानकारियां, सही बीज की परख, क्वालिटी फीड का महत्व, मछलियों को होने वाली बीमारियों की पहचान और उनका उपचार, साथ ही साथ किसान भाइयों को तालाब और केज कल्चर दोनों के लिए ऑन साइट ले जाकर मछली पालन बेहतर करने के तरीके और उनका प्रशिक्षण दिया जाएगा। इतना ही नहीं, उन्नत लैब की सुविधा और इन हाउस AIT एक्सपर्ट्स के द्वारा ट्रेनिंग यानी यहीं रहकर सीखने की सुविधा भी दी जाएगी। हैचरीज में विश्व प्रसिद्ध मनित ग्रुप और AIT थाईलैंड के साथ मिलकर आधुनिक तरीके से कार्य किया जा रहा है। इसके साथ ही हैचरीज द्वारा नियमित रूप से स्कूलों, हॉस्पिटल्स और पुलिस कैंप्स में कार्यक्रम आयोजित कर मछली खाने के फायदे बताए जा रहे हैं। हैचरीज आप सभी को आमंत्रित करते हैं कि आधुनिक तरीके से तैयार की गई इस हैचरी में उपस्थित हों और इसके अनुभव लेकर अधिक जानकारी प्राप्त करें। हैचरीज द्वारा भविष्य में फिश टूरिज्म की भी योजना बनाई जा रही है। इसमें अन्य देशों के किसान और व्यवसायी दौरा कर सकेंगे, जिसमें उन्हें हैचरी में किए जाने वाली गतिविधियों, तालाब और केज कल्चर का तरीका, फीड फैक्ट्री इत्यादि का अनुभव मिल सकेगा। इसके अलावा हैचरीज में एक बड़े पैमाने पर पंगेशियस बीज का भी उत्पादन सन 2014 से किया जा रहा है। हर साल 8 से 10 मिलियन बीजों का उत्पादन हैचरीज में इस प्रकार से किया जाता है।
So by developing better genetics, we are improving the production capacity of farmers.
Very good. Is it over from your side?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Because I have worked in this area. It's very, very interesting. And I wanted to see the entire one, but because of the time constraint, I could not. I'm sorry. But really, you are doing excellent work.
Thank you.
And any other species you are trying to develop?
No,
other than tilapia?
we have actually tilapia is one of the second largest selling fish in all over the world after salmon. So when we specially develop genetics in India, it will be more suitable and more, you can say, production will be more. Because every country is doing their own genetic program, but in India, in private sector, no one is doing.
And
so
how many farmers you have involved? Local,
more than it's like lakhs of farmers are involved in this. Lakhs of farmers. We are giving employment. Our company is giving employment minimum 500 staff only we are having 500. And to farmers, you can see our transportation system. We are sending by road insulated vehicles. You can see insulated vehicles along with airways. We are sending everywhere.
So, are you a listed company or?
Yeah, it's private limited company. We are having 5
private limited
companies.
Very good. Very
good. So, a turnover of all total is more than 200 now. And we also came in feed business also. Per day capacity is 150 tons per day.
Excellent.
So
we are very happy to note your progress. No questions. Good. Only thing is try to involve small people, small farmers, so that the real benefit goes to them also.
We are having 24/7 customer service. Lots of farmers are engaged with us. Even after graduation, lots of students coming in this field.
Very good.
So you can see very small, from big farmer to small farmer, all are involved. So this is our transportation.
Mr. Nag, in your presentation, you have mentioned that you are also exporting the seeds. So how many countries, in how many countries you are exporting seeds?
Not in other countries, sir, but from Dubai, Gulf countries, from Pakistan, from nearby Nepal, we are getting demand. But thing is actually our genetic, who is giving our genetic support, they are already having business over there. So presently we decided like this, for beginning 2 years, we will not export. We will provide best quality seeds in India only. And after that we will try.
Okay, good. Thank you, please. Thank you.
Thank you.